Cleaning grout in the tile has never been one of my favorite jobs, but I just got a tool to make it easier, this steam cleaner, and we're going to check it out and see how well it works on our grout, because the grout is supposed to look light in color, kind of like the tile, but because of this guy and his buddies, they like to drag in a lot of mud. They walk all over certain areas of the grout, and so you can kind of tell that some of it is a lot darker than the areas that are less traveled. You can kind of tell here what color it is versus what color it's supposed to be. This lighter color is obviously the color that it's supposed to be because this is the less traveled, and this darker color is the color it has become. Now, it comes with a ton of accessories, and you really only have to plug it in and fill it up with water, and it's ready to go. First thing I immediately noticed that I didn't understand about this before was you can make adjustments right here on the handle, so you don't have to bend over to touch that. If you notice it's off, I can turn it on by just pressing this button. And I can also lower and raise the levels of the gear, so I can turn the steam up or down. Now, I'm just going to kind of pick this one area to do right here, this one line, so that we can kind of compare it to the rest after I'm done. Now, take note that it comes with all sorts of attachments, but all I'm using is the wand and the tip. I'm not going to use any kind of scrubbing or anything. And if you notice, even on these little spots that are kind of sometimes hard to get up, it does a fantastic job of getting these up as well. And what a huge difference that made. Now, it's still not quite 100% dry. It's still going to lighten up even from where it is now a little bit. It's much drier than it was. So you're going to see a huge difference. So again, this is not 100% dry yet, but it's getting close. Just look at the difference. I mean, and you can tell it's still kind of wet, but you can tell where I stopped for sure. I mean, as you go along here, you can definitely tell the spots that, and to be honest, in this lighting, it's even harder for you to see, but I can tell it from across the room. For me, it's very visible, very visibly cleaner from across the room. I love this thing. I think it's a game changer. The only thing that I would change about it maybe would be to get just a little bit longer wand. The wand that it's on it, it has you kind of bend over just a little bit. It's not hard. It's certainly better than having no wand at all. If I was going to change anything, it would just be to maybe double the length of that wand. So the company may want to consider that in the future. I didn't really scrub this at all. All I did was use the tip that sprays the steam. And then after that, I just took a dry towel and wiped up the water. And that's all. There was no cleaning fluid. There was no grinding with wire brush. It comes with wire brushes and steel wool pads and all that kind of stuff. And I thought about using it, but I didn't have to. It got really clean with just the steam.